This is crazy. Look at this. Beautiful day for this. Okay. So I just got back from the White Pass Scenic Railroad Trail, and it was awesome. It was definitely something I would highly recommend you doing if you are in Skagway. So it's a very historic railroad line, and the scenery is kind of hard to explain. You have to kind of experience it yourself. But yeah, I would say if I was to rate this thing, if I was to give it like a, out of 10, I'd say it's definitely like a 9 out of 10 because of what you get to see on your journey. Now, breaking down the whole process, once you're in Skagway and you get off your cruise ship, you walk, I don't know, maybe 100 feet, barely that. I mean, it's not very far, and you walk to the actual train. And once you get on the train, you talk to one of the conductors, and they basically tell you can go sit anywhere you want. I was traveling solo, so if you're traveling solo, you should know that you might have to share a seat with someone. I was fortunate where I didn't have to, which, as much as I'm a friendly person, I'm not going to lie, I was a little annoyed when they were like, well, you gotta sit with someone. But luckily I found a seat, and I was able to sit by myself because I had all my luggage with me, or my gear, I should say. And yeah, overall, it was a very nice experience on board. Now, these are old train cars, and there's no AC on board. So at first it was hot, but once you get going, the conductor made a joke of saying, we're going to turn on the Alaskan AC, which is basically code for we're going to open the doors and the breeze is going to get in there. And it was actually perfectly pleasant. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't too cold. It felt really nice. Now, once you get out of the town, like the main town center, which is very tiny, but nonetheless, it's a town center. Once you get through the town, you get to actually walk out into the train car area, or sorry, the outskirt areas of your train car. So there's multiple train cars, and you get to step outside. There's a front and back side. And of course, they tell you be polite and share. So if someone's waiting to get some photos, trade off with them. Now, I got some amazing photos with my Insta360 X4 and my DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which is what I'm shooting this on right now. And yeah, the footage, as you can see, is just phenomenal. It was such a fun little experience. Now, I'm a big fan of history, but after a while I kind of nod off because I just want to capture some really cool content and enjoy the scenery. So I didn't really listen to the conductor speak too much, though when he did speak, he was very funny and very, very smart and very educational. Like the whole thing was very enjoyable. Yeah, the staff was very friendly. They offered free water, which was always a nice plus because, usually these places, they try to find any which way to make a little money off you, but they offered the water for free. They had like pretty much endless bottles of water, which is really nice. I don't know if they said you can't bring food or not. I saw two children with their parents, and I think they were eating. I don't think that was a problem. I'm just filling that in for those of you out there that are parents, and maybe you're wondering if you can bring food on board for your little ones, or maybe yourself, like a granola bar or something. But yeah, I didn't see any issues with that. Overall though, like definitely a great experience, well worth the price, and just honestly, the beauty of it all was amazing. Oh, and we got to see a bear, which is something you want to see. Like, you want to see the wildlife. So what happened was we were in train car like 8 or something, and the conductor said apparently one of his colleagues spotted the bear and immediately called down to all the other cars and said, bear incoming. So the bear was on the right side, and I just happened to be sitting on the right side, and I was able to capture it, as you can see. And it was a really, really cool experience overall. I would say the White Pass Scenic Railroad excursion, I think it's well worth the experience. So if you do have a chance in Skagway and you have no other interests of any of the excursions, then I would say definitely do this excursion and give it a try. Well, guys, that's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit that like button and leave a comment down below. And if you have not subscribed yet, of course, hit the subscribe button. It's free, and you can see more videos from me. As always, guys, this is All Aboard with Joe, and I will see you next time. Peace.